Okay, so I did get an escalation. I got a drone-infested starbase. And reading this here, it says a couple of things. A shielded starbase controlled by Angel Cartel. It is recommended that this entrenched encampment be assaulted using capital ships. I'm not in a capital. It also says that it's a difficulty level of 4. So I'm thinking that when it says it's a difficulty level 4, if you're looking at normal DED sites, you'd be like a 4. Oh, hey, I can do this in the Vexor Navy issue, no problem. But that's not the case. I think that Vexor Navy issue is not going to be able to do it. And I think that I'm assuming that it's a level 4 capital. So a 4 of 10 for capitals, could that be? So yeah, I don't think this difficulty is the same rating levels. I think that this might be a capital rating level. And so we're gonna go look. I'm hopefully not going to blow up. And so let's see what happens. I'm going to warp to the site and probably warp right back out again. We'll see if there's a gate. I do not know if there's a gate. Holy cow. Look at all of those.
Warp drive active.
All right. So. Those can probably shoot pretty far too. Yeah, those can probably, it looks doable. I don't think so. I think they were about to murderize me. Now, I'm wondering if I could do it in a regular dread. Did we see any newts there? You can clear it with a caracal. It takes forever, though. Well, if I can do it, you can do it in a caracal. I can do it in this. Have to warp in, clear one, warp out. Let's go back in. Let's go look again. Let's go look again.
Warp drive active.
Can't click on this thing. Oh, they got webs on me. Oh, and Newt.
Warp drive active. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Can I warp in at range? Yeah? But, okay, so if I warp in at range, they're still gonna... So if I warp in at range, they are, I think they're all going to be able to hit me. I still have heat on? Well, I didn't hit heat on that particular one. I hit it on the whole rack. All right, let's go next door and see if I can heal up. See if there's something over there.
Warp drive active.
And then come back in here. Gonna need a dread or a super. Yeah, I don't know if my dread would be able to handle it. And so the farthest things away were like 50. My dread would have some trouble hitting that.
Warp drive active.
Active tank dread does well with it. My concern are the newts and how many there are. What is it I'm trying to do? Survive the site. You'd use a Phoenix Navy? Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna... does this mean I'm gonna have to build some ships? See, a Phoenix Navy issue, though, it's gonna be, what, about 8 billion? To build one?
Warp drive active.
The newts are the strongest, no. So the newt pressure is really bad. And so we're gonna warp in now and see whether or not they don't give me any option to warp fleet. So I literally, it's only warp to site. Warp in a pod to scout it better? Will they attack my pod? They may not, right? They actually may not attack a pod. Yeah. All right. Let's go drop this ship off. And I'll go in a pod. And then we'll take a look at it and we'll figure it out. So there's a station next door here. I can drop off my ship. There's no sense in wasting the ship. I mean, I've flown in there, what, twice now? 3 times now? And you can It's survivable, but barely.
Warp drive active.
What about adding a NOS to the Vexor to drain them too? Well, you have to be close enough. And they are bigger than me, so most likely their cap drain will be more than me. They drained my cap in 5 seconds, something like that.
Docking request accepted.
I'd never be able to pull that much energy off of them. No, you can't drain an NPC to empty. It's not about stopping them, it's about replenishing the cap. They have an infinite cap. All right, we're going out in the pod. You took a Marauder in, you got drained after about 20 seconds? Okay, well that kind of tells me that a Marauder may be a no-go too, huh?
Warp drive active.
You guessing the site isn't soloable? Well, you know, I'm wondering if I could do it with the Dread.
Warp drive active.
I have some Dreads. What I don't have are supers. And so would that be 2 of these sites that actually are going to require a super? Because the Capital Drone Hive too is super. All right, so the furthest ones away are 57, and so there's energy, there's energy, there's energy. 4. Looks like there's 4 Newt towers. Can't look at that thing. It's interesting. I wanted to orbit it too, and I couldn't. Sort them by name. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 energy ones. Those are the ones that scare me the most. You can't use a cloak. You'd have to warp in cloaked in order to use a cloak here. Squiz, I've been, when somebody resubs or new follow, I've been making an image of what Dolly thinks that their Twitch character looks like. So there's webs. Yeah, there's no drones in here whatsoever. It's just all of these stations. And so basically, I have to be able to shoot at 50. A little over 50. So Squiz, whenever you resub, I'll do you. So I guess this is it. Will things spawn once they start dying? Maybe. And I don't know if I could bring a Dread in here and survive. I mean, I have. Okay, let's look at my. Here, I have this Dread here. And I mean, this uses shield rep and cap boosters. So 2.5 minutes. And see, this thing costs 5 billion, and then fall off range is about 47. So a few of those are going to be a little bit far out. I don't know. Okay, there's a couple things going on here. One is that I wouldn't necessarily be against taking this in and trying it, except there's no stations in there. And I'm way out in the boonies at that point. I wouldn't have any support there with me. I'm not going to be able to do this one. Not at the moment. I do have another dread, which might be a little bit better suited for it. It is a I forget what it's called. It's the Amar dread. I do think that missiles would be appropriate. Flying capstick. Nope. The answer is nope. Revelation. Thank you. Yes, Revelation. So, what am I sipping on? It's Dr. Pepper. All right. I think we've answered the question on this, on whether or not we can do it. The answer is no.
Warp drive active.
I wonder if one of my rattlesnakes could do it. Those rattlesnakes that I have that have an epic shield regen, natural shield regen, and can be fully neutered out and still regen and still fire.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I wonder if they could keep up.
Just followed.
Freak gonna wish. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Let's see what Dolly thinks you look like. Yeah, so I have these fits that have just amazing shield recharge and can go without zero cap. So,
Warp drive active.
Zip4, are you a follower? Yep. Yeah, so in between YouTube episodes I record, I do like 3 people who are followers, who are not subs. So just be ready to say, pick me. All right. Wow. That is Freak on a Wish. Yeah, that is Freak. You got your freak on there. I'll post that in Discord. Wow. All right. I'm going to change the prompt for the next person. All right, back to my home system.
You, sir, rock.
I'm not going to be able to do that one.
Wish just subscribed.
Freak on a Wish. Thank you for the sub as well. How about 1,000 gold to everybody here in your honor? Thank you for the support. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, we're heading back to my other system. We're not going to be able to do that one.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Wonder what the bounty is on those towers, if there even is a bounty. I think that mine is the only one the only new one that can be done with cruisers. All right, well, let's go for getting one of those.
Warp drive active.
What was the one that thought that you'd need a marauder to do? Because you know, is that the one that they figured you'd need a marauder to do, but people are doing them in cruisers? Bubble. Right. I apparently have run into a bubble. Are these our bubbles? Yes. All right. As long as there are bubbles. If not, I was going to kill them.
Warp drive active.
Good thing I have some propulsion.
Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Man, these bubbles are big. All right. Go out.
Warp drive active.
All right, so Freak on a Wish, you stopped playing for about 8 years ago, came back, rolled a new character, so you kind of learned things. That was a very good idea. Yeah, so play that new character just a little bit on the new player experience and a few things, and then hop into your old one. You know, because your old one probably has a lot of skill points that could be very useful.
Active.
Crypto, you came back recently too. Well, welcome back. Yeah, you don't ever actually quit, Eve. You just take vacations. Yes.
Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Antiviral Cat. Haven't really played since 2019. All right, so I got my other guy here too, and we had just built this ship here, which is a little bit different than the other one. It's got more DPS, but it's purely a speed tank. So it has to maintain its speed, otherwise it gets beat up pretty quickly. And my skin's for the Vexer. Okay, I'm like, I don't even have any, but I guess I do. So we're gonna go out and get this guy started on another one of the sites. See if we can get another escalation, but one we can actually run. It's been fun getting these other ones, but disappointing not being able to actually do anything with them. So, and this is a Vexer Navy issue. It's pretty tanky. It's not been making, so this is all the money that I've made from running 3 of the sites, I think. Oh, and I got an escrow payment. 15 million. Oh my God. So I'm making about 5 million each site. It's all about the escalations at that point, because that is some really shit money. I can go and I could do a Horde site, which will pay around 32 million or whatever. So
User rock.
You know,
Forgotten One just subscribed.
Forgotten One. All right. Thank you for the sub. Let's do an image. See what Dolly thinks. This is a new prompt here. Come back to that in just a second. And 1,000 gold to everybody here in your honor for subbing, supporting the show. So thank you. Could sell it. Oh, what? What in the world? It put Twitch in there, and it looks like kind TWITCH. It's spelled right too. And it put the little Twitch symbol up there. That's wild. I'm surprised to see it do that. Well, all right.
Welcome
I will put
to the
that
Dragons.
up
Balls
into...
to the wall just followed.
I will put that up into our Discord. And then balls to the wall. Thank you for the follow. We'll do you too. This one, I hope it doesn't come up inappropriate. I'm going to view it first. Oh. Now, what's this? It has Twitch in the background again. A bit scary, yeah. Yeah. All right, balls to the wall. There you are. I'll put that one up in Discord as well. I don't even know. Those are things that make you go Yeah. All right.
You, sir, rock.
The one
Sidar.
and only Sidar just subscribed for 11 months.
I guess we're gonna look at. Sidar kicked off a hype train. There's another one for Sidar. All right. So that
Welcome
kicks off
to the Dragons.
a hype
Lobby
train.
71 just followed.
Thank you, Loudon, for the follow. Welcome. So we're not quite level 1, but if we hit level 1, there will be a drawing. And so that will happen. And so I'm doing followers and subs. And then if you're already a follower, wow, look at that. That's kind of wild. Yeah. So Loudon, that is you, according to Dolly. Put that up into Discord as well. All right. So, yeah, so there is a hype train going, and we'll see whether or not that one pans out. If it does, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. There will be a giveaway today no matter what. Exclamation point giveaway to get in on them. What sites am I doing? We are doing some of the squad sites.
Oh, nice. Dragons love gold, treasure, and
There
of
we go.
course, dollar
Jackwagon.
bills.
Quagan just cheered 1,000 bits.
He wants to make sure there's a giveaway. Thank you, Jackwagon. There is 10,000 gold. Everybody here in your honor.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your dragons. 5 dragons is a good start, but it's still no army.
Showsinder gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
All right. Shosundar rocking it with some subs there. Here, let me get this going. Have I played Vanguard? The answer is yes. Ugh. That didn't copy. Here, let me focus on this for a second. So we do have a hype train going, so make sure you get in on the giveaways, exclamation point giveaway. You have to have an account in our store. Once you've got that, you can add all of those to your cart. You check out as if you're buying something, but it won't charge you anything. And then you get an email confirming your entry. If you've gotten in on stuff on the past, then you may not be able to add all of them, maybe just the first couple of them. If it says that you can't add it, it means that you've already gotten in on it in the past. All right. So how am I gonna do this here? I want to try for Jackwagon again. There we go. Okay, and then the subs gifted from Shosundar to Artem, Light Monk, Flecky, SCV, and Vestmentor. To all of you, how about another 5,000 gold to everybody here in Shosundar's honor. And then Shosundar, I'll do up an image for you too. So, all my guys just chilling, doing his job here. Look at that. Wow. Jackwagon. And it did Twitch stuff again. That is so weird that it's saying that in there. I even redid the prompt. All right. So, and then Shosundar. Doing up for you too. And we got about 2 minutes left on this hype train. I think that on this hype train, let's see here for the giveaway. It's going to be a bronze pack. The bronze pack happens to be the lowest level that's still available. It's level 4. So we're going to give away a bronze pack. Unless we happen to hit level 5, which I doubt we'll do, but if we do, all right, so that guy's still going. Shosundar, you look almost exactly the same. It's the other one. Okay, we're gonna reset that prompt again. Because that, in my opinion, doesn't look very good. I mean, not that the first one didn't look good. It doesn't look good on the second one. That's what I'm saying. All right, hype train completed. Final call to get your giveaway entries in. Shosundar, you are very modern looking. Oh my. Regal, you look like you would be hot stuff in Japan. All right, we're gonna do this giveaway. Here. All right, everybody should have their entries in by now. This is for the bronze pack. And I'll read off your game name, Twitch name, YouTube name, whatever name you put in there. If you didn't put that in, I'll read off your real first name and just last initial. That way you remain anonymous, but you'll still know who you are if you hear it. If you are the winner, you're going to get a reply to the email you got confirming your entry. It will have a new subject line in it. It'll have the word winner in it. And you will be able to... don't think it's spam, because it's not. It's going to have a code in it. And that code's going to equal the bronze pack for you. It's the
Dragons.
version that was from 2021.
Just followed.
So, yeah. So, all right. Congratulations to Moongrim. Moongrim is the winner. Congratulations. Check your email, Moongrim. You just won that. All right. Oh, and they are not being triggered. Yeah, and Moongrim's here. Yeah, that giveaway has only been up for a couple hours, so it doesn't surprise me that you're here. And so... How long am I playing Eve this morning? Well, it's going to be longer than just this morning. Right. Okay, that's all going fine now. Oh, and we had one more follow. Who was it? King Smith. All right, we'll see what King Smith looks like. ChatGPT's or Dolly's been on this kick of doing things a little bit different than what I was thinking it would do. You mean all morning? I'm gonna be here for multiple hours. Yes. Oh, so you should be able to get your drops, if that's what. And I will raid somebody who has drops when I'm done. Look at that. So Kingsmith, there we go. These look very like Asian inspired. I might have to make a new prompt. Yeah. All right. So he's going fine. Let's look at this guy now. And take him out. This is the Vexor that has more DPS than the Vexor Navy issue. But it is purely speed tank. It does not have any shield rep on it. It's purely speed tank. This one was designed for the squads. We're not going to that one. I need the pop-up message to come up. Okay, we're not going to that one. There we go. We're going to that one. All right. Now, hopefully, we can keep a good enough speed tank on this to not lose our shields. I am a little concerned about this one. Oh, this is a new ship. They may start attacking my drones. I haven't done the little trick with it. Yeah, that's just my other guy. He's fine. He's armor tanked. All right, we're doing okay so far. What's the next step after drone boat farming? I don't know what you mean. Like, it's not a step, it's a thing. It's not progress towards another unless you're farming for escalations. ISK per hour step? Well, I don't know. We have got to do a few sites to know how much this will make. But it's not going to make a whole lot on the squads. You need to be doing like the hordes if you want to make money to just grind ISK. You got to be doing the hordes. These ones here, they don't pay out very much, but they are only 5 waves. You can clear them a lot quicker, and so your chance of getting an escalation is higher, or your chance of getting a carrier spawn, or a sentient that might have some interesting loot in it. Every once in a blue moon, they do. Usually, though, it's not very exciting. So this one has a lot more DPS than the other one here, but at the same time, this other one is double armor rep, and so it can take a lot of punishment, whereas this one has no sort of rep whatsoever, and it just has to naturally recharge, which means it's speed tanked. You got to not get hit. So now we'll see if they're going to go after my drones, because I didn't do the trick of hopping out at the sun with this guy. We just built this and hopped in and came over. I'm surprised they haven't been attacking my drones, actually. Alright, so I have multiple yellow boxing now, but they still don't appear to be attacking my drones. It's just my other guy who's armor. He's okay to have his shield alarm go off. This guy here, not okay to have his shield alarm go off. All right, so these are not, they're not attacking my drones and they're not attacking me. Gonna have to manually hit them. I am kind of surprised that I've gotten 2 escalations now off of, what are we looking at, 7 or 8 sites that I've done in total? Something like that. So that's not bad if you can run them. Now, because I exposed the one, the other day and today, exposed them on the show where they're located and stuff, I'm not going to try and sell them to somebody else, because it wouldn't be fair to them if there was somebody wanting to stream snipe capitals, whatever. Yeah, so. All right, I'm getting hit a little bit here. It's not doing a whole lot of damage to me, though. So my speed tank is working currently. And this ship is a lot cheaper than the other one. This was, oh, I paid 40 million. The builder says, fit window says 35, but I ended up paying 40 for everything. Still taking a while compared to this still doesn't match the Ishtar's DPS, but this so it's like 445 DPS compared to 699. And but the cost of this ship is 20% that of an Ishtar. So I got another escalation here. I seem to be getting a lot of escalations, but it's a drone capital hive. We're not going to be able to do a drone capital hive. We already know that. Not even going to go look at it. Wish we could, but not going to be a thing. Right, if you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.